Rainbow Six Siege is the hardest FPS. Why is the question. It normally comes down to game sense. Siege is one of those games where you have to play it for hours on end to even understand the basics of a map, positioning, intel gathering. There's so many aspects to Rainbow Six Siege. That's what makes it the hardest. Now, what if we were to strip down all that made Rainbow Six Siege what it is and go off one thing and one thing only: instinct? What if we were to take these away and rely just on these? How would you adapt? How would you change your game to kill your opponent, understand their location, understand your location, and try not to nade yourself? Spoiler alert. We'll see today. Hop in for some 1v1 blind Rainbow Six Siege action. I hope you enjoy the video. Like and subscribe if you do. Let's hop into it. Isn't Jeffrey Epstein still alive, chat? I swear there was like that guy in Palm Beach who's literally Jeffrey Epstein, bro. Okay, chat, look. Swedmax kissing the wall right now. Oh, hell no. Will he fit? Oh, Swedmax W map knowledge to get through into trophy. Hold on now, chat. Hold on now. Pulls out the nade. What will he do here? Nades himself. No damage taken. Lucky Submax. Big Fong waiting. Has he lined up a shot here? Ooh, kinda. What kinda? Well, kinda not though. Big Fong getting a little. Big Fong with insane ears. Literally snapped on Swedmax's head through the wall. That is wild. And also the flick onto the... Damn, this guy's insane game sense, chat. You can tell he was semi-pro. Having a little shot. I don't think he realizes, but he's not yet in sight. Good nade by Swedmax. Not bad at all. That nade should let him know that that is where the door is. If he has really good ears. Can he get into sight? Swedmax, you need to go forward. Nice. Swedmax is in there like somewhere. I forgot it's now a secure area, so we don't even need to plant, which is even better. Let's see, chat. Hold on now. Swedmax shooting. Big Fong not moving too much, but giving Swedmax an idea or two. Big Fong aiming a little too high there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Readjust his aim. Okay, where's Swedmax? Swedmax hears Big Fong, but it's through the wall. Does he know what he's on right now? Probably not, chat. Big Fong feels him out. They've switched places. How the fuck did they do that? They switched places. That's insane. What? No fucking way. Oh, Big Fong with a decent peek right there. Swedmax. Nice optimal position here. No sight for Swedmax, by the way. I think that's kind of a smart choice. Means he can ADS faster. No, Swedmax! He went out of sight! No! Oh no! Swedmax! Bro, you and Big Fong were like, one of you was on the default plant in games, the other one was behind the wall next to like the rack after you go in through white. You ran past each other and then just sat where the other person was when you like first started the gunfight. Swedmax placing down some barbed wire. That's a very good strat. You know, I didn't even consider that myself, chat. Swedmax might be the GOAT. What that does for him is it gives him the ability to listen to sound cues easier. Compared to before, he was having to use just his ears. With barbed wire, you get a lot more sound cues coming through from that. Don't know if this is the play for Swedmax here. I don't know if... See, chat, what I've been thinking about with the blind 1v1s is it might be better if you don't leave rotates. Because then the sound is a lot clearer. Because you know how sound travels through every hole in Siege? Sometimes if you go through a rotate, it might make the sound a little bit funky. Especially now that he's got that window open, which I don't think he realizes. We'll see though, chat. Will Swedmax cook or no? Big Fong making his way up. Let's see. Making his way up and in. He's going to get to the top of Armory, and then he's going to put the blindfold on. Oh no, he's putting the blindfold on now. Respect, respect. I think Big Fong does know his way around the map quite well, so he should be able to get him pretty easily. Let's see, shall we? Let's see what Sweatmax is doing, chat. Sweatmax right here. Sniffing wall. Having a look at the paint dry. Interesting play. Interesting play. Never thought of that one. Big Fong slowly making his way through Armory. Trying to guide his senses, see where he's at position-wise. Knives the Foxy. Interesting. Big Fong getting very violent right now. Did he get any information from that? A very smart high rank R6 player. See what Big Fong is doing? He's trying to punch the wall to get sound cues. This is very smart play, right? He's trying to punch the wall to get sound cues so he can hear what stuff he's breaking. I think he realizes now that he should realize that he's in an attic now. Punches the brick, punches brick again. Does he realize where he is? He's trying to punch the walls to see what material they're made out of, so that he can then like think about whereabouts he is. Big Fong holding a pretty good angle here. Objective is contested. Will Swedmax sniff out Big Fong? Chad, this is an interesting one because although Swedmax might be in the advantageous position, Big Fong has a lot more of a clearer sound. I feel like Big Fong's sound will be a lot better in this position he's in. Whereas with Swedmax, I don't think he'll be able to take advantage of this as ideally as he would have liked to. That rotate hole is definitely becoming a serious issue. Oh no, Big Fong is securing. Big Fong is securing. Well, okay, contested. Objective is now contested. No way. Wait, does Big Fong know? Oh! Oh! Big Fong! 6th sense! That was insane! Nah! Big Fong with the ears! God damn! Even when he's blinded, he's tough. I did not know Big Fong had that like that. Fuck. Let's have a look. Oh, big chat. A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about but thoughts. Melusi is a sexy, sexy pick here. Reason why Melusi is so sexy, aside from, you know, the gadget is perfect for this game mode. Perfect for this game mode. Not only do you get sound cues, you also get them in a specific area. So if Big Fong is checking where exactly that area is, he'll be able to pinpoint whereabouts Swedmax is relative to himself a lot easier. Also, if he knows generally speaking where Swedmax is, the Melusi is going to be a really consistent singular sound cue that's not going to move. So he's going to have a nice reference point for wherever Swedmax might be in the site. This is a very, very, very smart play from Big Fong. Utilizing the sound. Let's see what Swedmax is up to here. Swedmax prepping a breaching charge here. Is Swedmax going to tactically realize? He is. Swedmax using the fact that because he gets the access to using his vision at the start of the round, he can angle himself to walk in straight and get an advantageous position. Now, did that hit Big Fong? No. Luckily, Big Fong not near that blast. Look at the skin, by the way. Should we just appreciate how tough that shit looks? Damn. That's a tough-ass skin. Hold on now. Let's see. Big Fong in a really nice spot to pick up on any sound cues here. Swedmax getting triggered by the Melusi. He's edging the Melusi, which is not a good idea, to be honest. Chat, by edging this Melusi, Swedmax kind of gives away where in the room he is. Because it's placed central in the room. So I'm just getting a little bit worried. Kind of lacking a small bit of composure there. Chat. If Big Fong is smart, he will have just realized what he did. I'm not going to reveal too much, but he will realize what he did. Big Fong getting his reference points. Let's check on Swedmax. Okay, Swedmax working his way towards the site. A minute left on the clock. Triggers the Melusi again. Chat, this is why I said Melusi is strong. Strong as on this game mode. Extremely viable operator. Okay. Swedmax backing off a little bit. 35 seconds on the clock. Will he have time to get into sight? Let's see. Okay, Swedmax slowly working his way towards. Will he be able to get in time? Let's see. Big Fong with a really nice angle there. Really nice angle. That's insane. That's actually crazy. Oh no, Swedmax. You gotta stay in. You gotta stay in. He's in. He's in, chat. He's in. He's in. At the buzzer, Swedmax in sight. Now just the 1v1 aspect. Does he know? Swedmax having a couple stray shots, seeing where they land. Big Fong knifing the wall to get an idea of where the open space is. Very smart play. Understands now that he's in an open area. Moves 90. Big Fong, you can tell he's very familiar with his sense. He's really good at moving 90 degrees accurately. That's a key trait to have in a game mode like this. Let's check out Swedmax. Swedmax looking at ladies. Classic Swedmax. Can't stop a bad habit even when he doesn't have vision. It's just his instinct, chat. Hold on. Did Big Fong pick up on that sound cue? I think he did. I think he did. Swedmax shooting an awful lot. Only downside of this does really give away his position. Whereas Swedmax aiming at Shaquille O'Neal right now. Will Big Fong realize? I don't think he does, chat. I don't think Big Fong knows. Oh! He knew! Did Swedmax just place... He placed a breaching charge! What the fuck, Swedmax? What are you doing, man? Because he could just go this way and then know he's going left because of how like in tune he is with his mouse sense. That's a really good trait to have, especially in a challenge like this. Really good pick. Swedmax with an amazing pick as well. An amazing pick. I would argue this might be better than Melusi. A little bit of a wasted castle on the double window. Not really sure how that's going to work. That's not fair, damn. Yeah, you can pick anything. Anything's on the board, Big Fong. Castle is allowed. Now, of course, Big Fong, there are ways of obviously breaking into sight, you know. Swedmax, blindfold on, blindfold on. The round has begun. The round has begun, Swedmax, blindfold on. There we go. And then chat, Big Fong will make his way towards sight. Let's see. Ooh, great pick. Great pick by Big Fong. Big Fong putting the blindfold on now. He should know where he is. Big Fong seems very in tune with this map. Should be an easy one for him to understand where he is right now. He did this last time, he'll do it again. Yep, nice. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Simple, simple. Now, will he know where to go from here? Understands that he's at the end of the corridor. Now he knows that he's on the window. Should realize now that is the way into sight. He knows. He knows. Now, what will he do here? Ram? Yes. Perfect. Perfect play to counter the castle by Big Fong. What will Swedmax do here? His plan already falling apart in the first 15 seconds, really, of the round since they put their blindfolds on. What angle is Big Fong holding here? That's an angle right there. You should have realized something from that. Okay. Nice. Does he know that sound cue though, chat? That's a unique sound cue. Did he hear that? Chat, he's thinking. You can feel and see the cogs turning in his mind here. Let's see what's Swedmax up to. Swedmax with the super shorty out right now. Very short range gun. Don't know if this would be the play. Big Fong has. Does he know? Oh my days. What? That's insane. That's a good flick without a blindfold on. That is nuts. I've never seen anything like that. Yes, you cooked. Yes, you cooked, bro. Bro, that was actually insane. No? Bro, when you see the VOD, you're going to be like, oh my days. I'm making a YouTube video out of that. That was an insane game, bro.